Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome wherever in the world you are. How y'all doing today? So, for those of you watching live, it's just after Christmas. And, man, I can't tell you how busy we've been, which is great. But hopefully, we'll see how things go today. It's a little iffy on whether or not I'm going to get overwhelmed with customers or not. So we'll see. Give it a shot though. We'll give it a try. So I do want to ask for those of you here live, how's my voice sound and everything? Does everything sound okay? I've got a new mic set up, and so hopefully things all sound good. All right, so I figured that try and do. It sounds good. Okay, good. Thank you. I figured that maybe we'd try and get a few missions in, and then go from there. And so let's see what we got in store here, if anything. Anomic base. We're not going to do a base. So, anomic bases, they're super hard to do. And, so.
Oh yeah, another dragon boarding the train. All aboard? Choo choo.
Oh my goodness, the bot. Telefontes, 30 months of the sub. All right. Let's see what 600 gold. Yeah, 600 gold. So, all righty. Thank you, Telefontes. Much appreciated. So, the bot's being a little weird, and let's see here. Welcome Dragon says, ladies and gentlemen, gather round, lend me your ears. I've got a tale to tell, one that'll bring you to tears, but I must inform you with great despair that Squiz Caffeinator is not amongst us here. Oh, for the lurking. Oh my goodness. Oh, I've been searching high and low, left and right, but alas, my dear friends, he's nowhere in sight. He's got like a limerick going on here. Like a magician, he vanished without a trace, leaving us in a comedic chase, but oh, you got cut off. Yeah, all right. So, yep. Okay, good. Well, so there we have it. Okay, we're not going to do a base. We're not going to do a base. And they typically are not worth the time and effort. We will... Oh, it posted it twice too? Yeah, we've had a little bit of problems with that. Them repeating himself. It's like a giant stutter. He stutters out the entire thing he just said. We have not been able to figure that one out. All right, we're declining this. Which you can decline those for free. Anomics you can decline for free. Okay, Anomic Agent, Blood Raider. All right, this one could pay really good. And let's see here. It's only 3 jumps away. It's not too bad. Let's see here. By the way, there's a new drop that started yesterday. I'm just now getting it. Now, all right. So Anomic. See here. I still haven't finished working this fanciness on this. So the Anomic for Blood Raider, approach and fire until dead. Wow, this one sounds really hard. All right. So you see here. You have an if-else clause that has a condition where it prints it twice. How would you know that, Christopher? actually sounds kind of logical and something that should be checked, but any Christmas discount codes for the shop? Well, Ralph Goes to Space, we've got stuff on sale in the shop. So it's already discounted, like some of the packs are 50% off. But you can do exclamation point coupon in chat as well. So, all right, let me make sure I have this. The Blood Raider. I have two of them. Look at how this is fit up. They should both be fit the same. They're both exactly the same. All right. It's the only skin I have for it. This Nurgle skin right here, though, is one of the ones that we have in the drawings, exclamation point giveaway. So, all right, we're gonna do this one. It's gonna pay 11,936 loyalty points, which is very nice.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
For crits going up, I don't think there's been any publishes that have caused it to go up in the last week or so for crit. It was just, yeah, you said besides you know, market demand or whatnot, so I have no clue.
Warp drive active.
You guys encountered the mother of all dragons, and only one person made it out alive. How about that? All right. Go. These ones always make me nervous.
Warp drive active.
because you have to be spot on with what you're doing. Otherwise, you can lose a ship pretty easy. And this is actually one of the easier
Warp drive
ones.
active.
As this ramps up, we'll take them down. Takes a little bit. We're getting him. We at max now? Nope, still not at max. Yeah, this little ship is built specifically for this mission and this mission only. All right, we're about to get him. Go. Didn't have to overheat nothing. Did good. Yeah, this is a burner mission. Alright. I was hoping there'd be some good loot in there, but nope. That's okay.
Warp drive active.
So, yeah. One down. This one pays really well, too.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, this is a Blood Raider burner mission. Or anomic.
Warp drive active.
The key is to not lose any of these ships, because they're all about 500 million. They're all 500 million or so. And so obviously you got to do a lot of these missions to pay it off. The loot on these is not so good, but the LP on it, I don't know, what was it, 12,000 or something like that? Which I'll turn into 12,000 LP, I'll turn into 24 million ISK. But it gets you to the
Warp drive
specials
active.
quicker too, because they don't take too long to do.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
You guys see the video I posted yesterday of the mini PC on YouTube? It's about 200 bucks and it can play Eve. Yeah, it's pretty wild. All right, complete the mission. Nope, keep it all for myself. It was just about 12,000 LP. That's good. The higher the LP, also the more you get on, you know, your standings. But my standings here, I'm 9.97, which is gonna take forever to hit that 10. So. All right, request another mission. Anomic base. We're not doing a base again. The only ones that I really kind of shy away from. I'm also always trepidatious about the anomic ones because when you take a loss, it's a big loss. But the base ones, I promise I will do them on the show at some point. But right now, I do not have a ship for it. These take cruisers. And the cruisers have to be specially fit for it and everything too. And they can be done. It's just, you know, again, it's a really big expense on a ship. And you can turn them down with no penalty. Unauthorized military presence. Alrighty. Against Blood Raider. So, Paladin or Ham Blitzer? Got a couple of things here for Blood Raider. Let's look at all these different versions of it. Oh wait, there's 2 Blood Raider level 4s. Variants. EM and thermal. Let me think about this. So this is accessible to all of you, this sheet that I have here. Exclamation point schedule. Tab for level 4 missions. Look at Material. Next door. Take my other guy next door for the scout.
Warp drive active.
See here. Pretty expensive ship, so I do use a scout. We are going to need to pick up those is it militants? Anyway, let's get my other guy over here to scout for me. And then he'll clean everything up too. The Maxriel, Calby, and Coco, thank you for the follows. Welcome. Okay.
Warp drive active.
I enjoy flying the Markee. This is one of the most versatile ships. So like the general all-around cheaper ship that I always recommend for missions is a Dominic's. The higher end ship is this right here, which I'd recommend as kind of an all-arounder. I don't use it quite that way, but it definitely is good that way. I don't think I have an infant cap, no. Pretty good. They didn't even hardly touch me.
Warp drive active.
Guy down. We'll keep an eye on the gate. He'll also rustle up any loot and salvage. I don't expect anything really big out of the loot on this, but we will loot it nonetheless. Change my thing here for distance. $70 optimal. Or does that drop off? Yeah, 70 drop off. Fall off.
Warp drive active.
Miss the old weapon sounds? I guess I don't remember what they were. Really hitting me at all. It will hail shoot further. It doesn't. All right. Still haven't really hit me. I do know that the Paladin would have been more efficient at this. I don't like flying the same thing every single time, though. Get them coming towards me. Easy pickings from here. Bit away, so it'll take a little bit to take him down, but all the scrap that's coming up next to me, I have a tractor unit pulling in all the wrecks, and it's collecting everything. That's it right here. Only got 72,000 in loot in it so far. Not very much. But I like to collect the loot and salvage when I'm just kind of chilling. If I was going for, you know, getting through as fast as I could on everything, then, you know, I'd do it differently, but I'm not. Make Noctis worthless? Well, sure. I mean, it's just all how you play. A Noctis in conjunction with one of these clean up things quite quickly.
A module has run out of charges.
Have my my other guy in the next room, he hasn't taken the gate yet, that will clean all those up. Just want to wait until I've killed everything before I bring him in. He can handle it, but it's just kind of my process, I guess you could say. Go. All right, so bring this other guy in. This is my Phonoctis. It's not really a Noctis, but it's kind of set up like one, but it's porpoise, and so it functions like a Noctis. Except I don't have any salvagers on it. I use all salvage drones. And it is tanked really heavily. So that I can take on a fight if I want to. So, what I'm going to do here is head out towards here. Start salvaging, but what I'll do is I'll end up salvaging some of the stuff that's out here that is, doesn't have loot in it. And then the tractor beam will have less to pull back in. Tanker, how's it going, buddy? Albano. Tarbano. Hello as well. Nice quiet holiday for you. All right. Has not been bad. Well, too much left out here. Oh, my microphone fell down. Well, that's not good. Do about that. I think you guys can probably still hear me. It's just down lower. I'll fix it here in a second. Just need those the militants must be still out there in a box. I just put a new microphone stand up today, and it's come detached from the table. Check my can. I am right here. It's the MTU. There's no can right next to me. It has to pull it in. So, all of you, have you gotten your packs for 2023, starter packs? Because they're on sale 40 and 50% off right now. That's the most you're ever going to see them off. And anyway, last couple days of that sale. Makes them a really good deal. Exclamation point sale in chat. If you're watching on YouTube, well, sale's over. Sorry. But there is also the Omega Plus the multi-character training, which is 50% off as well. Kind of surprised doing both sales at once, but hey, here we are. Alright, this last can is probably what I need. I'll fix my my mic here as soon as I got that. I don't know how I'm gonna fix this though. I think I'm gonna have to go find a little piece of wood. There they are. There's my militants. Alright. I don't think there's anything else left to pull in. Right, so I shall grab my MTU. And I'll leave all that stuff for my other guy. Now, I'm not taking him over yet. I'm going to dock him up here. I'm not going through that gate. This ship is 4 billion.
Active.
Not taking him through the gate yet. It's going to take me a minute to fix this mic. See if my wife has a piece of wood I can put into there. I think the clamp isn't getting a really good hold on a bar down there. So,
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
alright, I'm stepping away for just a second. Gonna have to work for temporary. I had to attach it to a different part of the table. It's not getting the table I've got has got a bar underneath it, and it's not getting a good bite on it. And so it fell off, and I didn't realize how bad of a bite it was on it. I guess you can only see this part of it here, but anyway. So hopefully this will last. I'm gonna have to cut a piece of wood to make this work right. So I'll do that after the show. So as long as you all can hear me good now. All right, not an optimal setup, but it'll work. All righty. Get my drones back. Pick up whatever loot is here. By the way, there's a giveaway today. Actually, there's giveaways every day, but well, not every day, but every show I try to do one. And today's participation trophy is a little bit different. I found out that the starter packs that I was giving out were the wrong version. They're labeled wrong, and so I gotta fix that. So yeah. All right, let's head back through, and then we'll be a scout for my other guy. Make sure everything looks copacetic on the other side. Make sure the cat approves. Yeah, I locked him in the other room. He was really getting in my way when I was trying to fix this. He's been exiled to another room for the moment. And the store is busier today as well, so we'll see how things go today. As long as I can keep up with everything, do show at the same time. So far, so good. I mean, barring my mic stand falling off. All right, so we are good here. Bring my other guy over. And Mossburger Time and Galen, thank you for the follows. Welcome.
Warp drive.
Glad to have you here. We do have the drops, which is the Gallnet pack, which means it'll probably have a Gallnet skin in it.
Warp drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Right. This is how the show's going to be today a little bit. I got to step away for just a second to take care of a customer. And so I apologize in advance for that. Be right back. The store being so busy is what put the kibosh on doing shows last couple days. So, but got everybody taken care of. All right, complete this mission. Keep it all to myself. I doubt my standings changed at all. Request another mission. Gone Berserk. All right, I don't know if I've done this one in a while. See here. Gone Berserk, and this is, I guess they're against EOM. So Torpedo Golem. Let's see here. Level 4. So, best damage deal is kinetic. All right. And not too many ships in it. EOM. All right, so torpedo golem, 8 minutes 33 seconds. I do not have a torpedo golem here. So let's see here. Through there. Let's see what I got.
Warp drive active.
That could be kinetic. Oh, I don't have very much choice here, do I? I really don't have a lot of choice here. Let me see if I have anything in my corporate hangars. Loot. And those. That. Yeah, it doesn't look like I have. Some are at 120. All right, well, I guess that I'll take over. You know what? I'm really starting to hate this song. It's just so sad. Song gone. I'm still in Horde, yes. And I have high set characters as well. Yeah. So, all right. Good in that system. And then, yes, I'm going to accept this. And we'll take this out with kinetic. I got what I need in here. Gorge is kinetic. Gorge's going nuts again. I apologize, but I wanted to try and do a show today at the same time. I am responsible for customer service in our store right now. And so till later today, I have somebody else coming on. You might have a golem I can borrow. Oh, I don't need to borrow one. I'll use this. We'll see how it goes. All right. Customers taken care of. It's just super busy. Like, this pack sale has people going apeshit. Everybody's getting them. Just make sure if you do that you haven't already applied them. You go into your Eve history, your transaction history, and see whether or not you got the PAX 2023. And somebody told me that you can do the one from Eve's website and our website, but I cannot confirm that. I have not tried it. Ours ends in bracket code. And so anyway, everybody's going nuts over them because the price is so good. You just got to make sure that you haven't applied them before, because if you have, once the code's sent out, we cannot give you a refund because we can't sell it to somebody else. And I can only apply so many of them to my account, like one of each, you know? So yeah, I can't even find a use for it for myself. We just have to destroy the code. We can't, or we just give it away, and it becomes a big loss for us. So just make sure that you haven't applied them before on the account. I hate denying people refunds on stuff. They're like, I bought one too many, and I'm like, damn, sorry. Not the best for customer service, but we have warnings all over them. So, all right, let's warp to location.
Warp drive active.
Are there new changes to Marauders and level 4s? Marauders are still king in level 4 missions. They're not the end all, be all, but they are still king, and even with the changes, you just need to update your fits. Good time to give the code away? Yes, but even as a giveaway, I can't guarantee that it'll work, because see, here's the thing. That's the thing, is that an unscrupulous person could, in fact, not, they could in fact use it and then tell us that they didn't. And so that's another whole big deal. Most people don't do that, but we've had a couple. It'd be great if I could use them as giveaways. You know, just take them back and use them as a giveaway. Because we do put some money into promotional giveaways. But, problem is, I still can't guarantee it's good. And then the person tells me, oh, it wasn't good. What do you do at that point? Do you believe them? Send them another one? Or do you be like, no, you're full of bullshit? So, how we treat it. You can test the codes to see if they're still usable. Perfect idea. So we're much like a, you know, convenience store. You go in there and buy a bag of chips and then say there's something wrong with it. Can we go back to the chips place and say, give us another bag, customer didn't like them? They're like, sorry, it's already opened. It's just the way it is. What's the ISK amount for level 4s? Yeah, well, so level 4 missions are not just all about the ISK. You can get yourself to a point where you can do like only burners, and you can make really good money. And you can just cherry pick the missions that pay really well for your time. Hateless used to do that a lot. But you have to have the standings to do that because you turn down a lot of stuff. And then you know, but it's more about getting those standings and doing commerce. And so that's exactly what the reason I'm doing stuff here is it's a commerce thing for me. And it's a tax reduction on my market transactions. Yeah, and I just enjoy doing this, and I enjoy doing them in different ships and everything, so, you know. What's the lowest tax? I think it's about 2.5%. And I think that I'm at 2.6% right now. Highest tax is, what is it, 5%? And see, if you're doing billions in sales every month, 2.5% really starts to add up. Same as in real life. If you can lower your cost of transactions, then you can make more money. It's like all the time we have credit card processors come to our company and say, we'll give you this really great rate, but then you have to be exclusive to us for everything. We're like, no, people need at least a little bit of choice. PayPal has said that to us. And like, oh, we can process credit cards too. And we're like, yeah, but you also don't allow some people to buy through you. Not everybody likes PayPal.
A module has run
They
out of
offered us,
charges.
it was probably about a little over 0.5% difference. Lowering it, which when you do a lot of sales, that 0.5% adds up. But we're willing to do that. We'll be adding some more payment options next year or two. More than what we got. We won't be exclusive to anybody. I think I was just supposed to kill everything on this mission. I actually don't remember. How rich am I in Eve? Well, let me just tell you that the methodologies that I'm talking about lowering tax and lowering cost of transactions, all that stuff has served me very well in Eve. I'm pretty healthy on my funds in game. Right, so I think that was everything. Yep, it says set destination, so let's warp down to him.
Warp drive active.
How do drone ships fare in level 4s? It depends on the mission. They do fine in most. So, 500 billion? No, more than that. I'm worth more than that. Part of that is because I've been playing for a long time, but also part of that is that I do shit like, you know, I pick up the junk here. It all adds up. All right, has this pulled everything in? No, it has not. There's still quite a few out there, but they all have loot in them. Every single thing here has loot. I think the EOM missions tend to have loot that's not bad. Yeah, 6.7 million in here so far. 26 million. I think there's quite a few more things out there still. Yeah, so we're over 10 million in the loot now. But I have 3 trillion-isk? No, I'm not worth that much. Clark, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Trillion's a lot. That's top 1/10 of 1%. I'm in the top 0.5%. Half of 1%. Something like that. I have a lot of stuff in stations I forgot about. Yeah. I try not to forget about the stuff, though, honestly. You know, it's a good idea not to forget about it. Still at just over 10 million. It does take a little bit to pull this stuff in. Detrimentus, thank you for the follow. Welcome. $500,000 now. Good stuff. Now it's pulling things from far away. That's the last thing right there. Furthest one out. Right, you're doing distribution missions, but you're doing level 4 distribution missions to get to the storyline stuff. Yeah. For Amar, that works. For Caldari, it does not, because level 3 distribution missions are the highest that there is for Caldari Navy. I mean, I suppose you could do it off level 3 missions, but God, that last little percent would take you just an enormous amount of missions. This is the system you called home when you first started playing? I think this is second to the last thing it's pulling in. We're at 14.2 million in loot. I think it's going to pull in the last one now. Oh, there's 2 more. All right, start pulling in that last one. Oh, we're at 16.1 million now. The loot on the EOM stuff is pretty good. All right. There's pulling in the last one. Incadactus, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Comes the last one. Didn't add too much more to it. All right. So, scoop this cargo hold. And my other guy here. Pick it up. $18.2 million. Plus whatever salvage I got. I don't know how much that was. Alright, he's gonna go peek next door. Make sure it's good to fly through. I have multiple times gotten lazy and not had a scout going back through the gate. They know you're going back when they want to stream snipe you. They know you're headed back. They're just sitting there waiting. So I have to add this extra step in. Looks good.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
8 days ago, now you have Caldari faction 4.56 and Caldari Navy Corp 7.05. It's pretty good.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Complete mission. Again, I doubt that that changed my standings at all. Give me a 0.001. Man. Brutal. Damsel in distress. Not too hard of one. Oh, customers. Happens. It's waves. It's like going to the grocery store. Checkouts are either empty, packed. Almost done. Right. We'll accept this. I think this one's pretty easy to blitz. Let's see. Yeah, 2 minutes. Thermal, kinetic. Or wait, maybe not thermal, kinetic. Kinetic and thermal. All right.
Warp drive active.
All right. Things look pretty good over here. Say kinetic and thermal. Yeah, I think so. I think I can warp in at 100 on this. And just take everything out.
Warp drive active.
But Mike, thank you for the follow. Welcome. All right, so I'm gonna do. Where I got. Step away for just a second. I'll be right back.
Drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted. Drive active.
Had to stop my other guy. I was trying to get far enough away, but he took the warp even 10,000 away. So I had stopped him. I haven't cleared this one out in a long time. So like I don't even know how the loot's gonna be. Notice I didn't put an MTU out this time because I'm going to drop it down.
A module has run out of charges.
Down at the other stuff down here, down at the where all the loot is. Celsius, hello. How you doing? Now, I think that the damsel just appears whenever I kill the pleasure hub. Pleasure garden. Could be. If I remember right, everybody takes damage when you blow these up.
A module has run out of charges. Warp drive active.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome. The guys down here in the thick of it. See if it does any damage to him. Oh, there are more things appearing here. Well, then. Lots more things appearing here. Yeah, see, I took damage from that. Right. Let's take out all this other stuff. I didn't remember that there was going to be all this other stuff here.
A module has run out of charges.
Pull takes a long time. You show some dart.
A module has run out of charges.
Tribo. I'm still Veldspar. Markee Dragon's always there for me. Okay. I don't really buy Veldspar, but you know. Thank you for the support. They're shooting at my other guy now too. Alrighty. My goodness.
Our module has run out of charges.
That was everything now. Pretty sure. They don't like that I have something targeted. Haley, hello? I'm just killing these slave pins to see if I actually pick up any slaves. I don't know if I will or not. Slaves are legal in Amar territory, but nowhere else.
Our module has run out of charges.
Alright, so another guy here, he's salvaging and 5.8 million in salvage so far. Maybe the salvage isn't too bad from this one. Bigger Dragon steal our gold in Days of Watching. Days of Watching got reset. Gold did not. Or should not have. We transferred all the gold from the old dragon. stuff. There's some drugs there. Rolls DNA. Before I start getting into manufacturing again, I'm putting out a lot of buy orders for the materials that I need for certain things. But waiting on thing to appear in the New Eden store. Isaac Ice actually worth anything? Yeah, I think the worth is not too bad. See, the ice depends on the region. And so Caldari, Amar, Minmatar, and Galante, each one of those 4 regions has 4 different types of ice. You can go to whichever one is, paying more. You also can take the hydrogen from them. The stuff used as fuel in capitals or whatnot, and you take it to region farthest away from where you acquired it, and you should be able to get more for it as well. I am multi-boxing shots. That little mini PC that I have a video up right now on my YouTube channel about that plays Eve. It does play Eve. It doesn't look quite this good though. The graphics are down on low, but it plays it at 60 FPS. So,
You, sir, rock.
first, thank you for the raid. Hello, everybody. We're finishing up a mission here, Damsel in Distress. And pleasantly surprised with how much the loot is worth. Thank you, Urs. Merry Christmas to you as well. So we're just being a little bit chill today, and doing some missions to bring down that tax. That's what my missions are all about. They're all about the tax rate. So you don't make a whole bunch in high sec, but the tax rate, if you're doing billions and billions of transactions a month on the marketplace, which I do over 100 billion a month on average. And so it adds up. Right, did we actually, oh, it's pulling in some more stuff though. But we may have gotten all the salvage. Another guy here. So he doesn't need to continue going in there. He's not going to pick up any of the stuff. That's not his MTU, so I was just flying in closer to help with any salvage. Am I buying and selling so much? Well, I mean, I don't know. I just do it. Take care of this customer real quick. We'll see. I might be under 100 billion right now. I haven't done a whole lot this month. Been focusing a little bit more on the winter Nexus stuff and everything. But let me see here. Yeah, I'm down. I'm only 22 billion. I'm usually sitting at around 100 to 150. So even at 22 billion, 23 billion worth, the, you know, saving on the taxes, there's something to be said for that.
Oh yeah, another dragon boarding the train. All aboard! Choo choo.
So Sinister, Last Force, the Import Air, and Spawn, thank you for the follows. Welcome. Browser's crashed. Was my Plex balance really big? The answer is yes. Rapid, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Yeah, I have I've been buying Plex now for several months. I'm not talking buying it like out of our own store. I've been buying it out of the market, and I have something I'm planning on doing with it. All right, so we got Sean Butts, 98 months as a sub. My alerts, I think, froze up and stuff. That's why it didn't say anything. And my browsers are something's gone wrong on my stream machine with my web browsers. I'm not sure what. 98 months as a sub. About 7,840 gold to everybody here in your honor. John's honor. Sean also gets a big thank you for programming the bot. Icy Pop, thank you for the follow as well, and Duxum, and Ionosoro, Elistan, Uncollected Points, Grumpy Krabby Pants, Spawn. Yeah, I missed a bunch of stuff there. Right, is he not finished everything yet? He's got 9 million in loot. There's only a couple items left to pull in. Those are the last 3 things? I think so. Let's pick this up and we'll get to him faster by flying to him. So we're gonna be at about 10 million in loot, which is not bad. Pretty good for a level 4 mission. My other guy's not flying back yet because I need a scout to go through the gate. Another 500,000. So, and this is my scout, the guy in the porpoise here. X, thank you for the follow. Welcome. On it hot. That way. Normally I put it into my fleet hanger, but it's fine. So I usually get too full in my All right. Another 1.5 million, 2 million. Okay, sending him through the gate.
Warp drive active.
I don't think there was any slaves. Didn't see any. There's no slaves in those slave pens. I blew them up to see. Right, we are clear over there.
Warp drive active.
I maybe I should get my other character out here too, that she can watch the gates in this system while my other guy's still out salvaging, so I can go get into the mission. I don't know. Probably not that important.
Warp drive active.
Gorham, thank you for the follow. Welcome.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Unload my other guy here too. Done a few missions.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
All right, we'll turn this in. Then hangers. Drop this loot down in there. Guy 2. Oh, okay, so we finally hit full. I was testing too to see whether or not corporate hangars could get full, and 1,500 items. Okay, unlike your hangar in your station, which is 1,000 items. I knew it was more, but didn't know by how much. Okay, we'll stack all that up. Stack all that up too. All right, 533 million worth of stuff. Although there's this right here, 58 million. That came from one of the drops. Speaking of which, see here, there are Twitch drops right now. And claim. All right. So it's on this guy. Yep. I don't know if I want to do it here. I'm so far away from the marketplace. No, let's do it anyway. A random thing. Okay. Agency support drop. And Caracal. Oh my god, that's the third Caracal one I've got. I've gotten about 5 of these, and 3 of them have been Caracal. Right. Yay, me. All right, well. It's all good, I guess. It was free. Yeah, really random. I don't know how many different things there are for those Gallnet skins, but yeah, that's my third Caracal one. All right, I'm gonna step away for just a moment. I'll be right back. All right. So, thinking about it, let's actually call this into video for YouTube.